The roar inside the stadium didn't just build, it detonated. In a moment no one saw coming, Bruno Mars paused mid-set, glanced toward the DJ booth, and within seconds, the entire energy of the night shifted. What followed wasn't part of the official program. It was something far more powerful, a surprise that sent over 60,000 fans into absolute chaos. On night 4 of the Romantic Tour at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, Bruno Mars and Anderson Paak delivered an unscripted Silk Sonic-style moment that instantly became one of the most viral live performances of 2026. The unexpected collaboration transformed an already high-energy concert into a cultural flashpoint, one that fans are still dissecting across social media platforms. The moment unfolded with subtlety at first. Anderson Paak, who had been performing earlier in the night as DJ P. stepped away from his booth. The transition was almost invisible. Then the band shifted into a smooth, unmistakable groove. Within seconds, Bruno Mars leaned into the microphone and began the opening lines of a Silk Sonic classic. The reaction was immediate. Phones went up. Screams echoed across the stadium. For many in attendance, it felt like witnessing history in real time. What made this moment particularly powerful was its authenticity. There was no announcement, no build-up, no teaser. It felt spontaneous. And in an era where concerts are often meticulously choreographed down to the second, that spontaneity resonated deeply with audiences. Fans didn't just watch the performance, they felt like they were part of something unrepeatable. This Night 4 performance comes at a pivotal time in Bruno Mars' career. After years of dominating the charts with hits like Uptown Funk and 24K Magic, and redefining R&B with the Silk Sonic project alongside Anderson Paak, Bruno Mars has entered a phase where legacy and innovation intersect. The Romantic Tour isn't just a celebration of past success. It's a statement about artistic evolution. In recent months, Bruno Mars has been teasing new material tied to the Romantic, a project that insiders describe as genre-blending, emotionally driven, and deeply personal. While full details remain under wraps, industry analysts suggest that the album could mark another reinvention for the artist, one that leans even further into live instrumentation and storytelling. Music critic Dana Feldman, who attended the Glendale show, described the Night 4 moment as a masterclass in audience connection. She noted, Bruno Mars understands something that many artists forget. It's not just about performing songs. It's about creating moments that people will carry with them for years. That's what happened here. That ability to create lasting moments has been a defining characteristic of Bruno Mars' career. Since his breakout in the early 2010s, he has consistently blurred the lines between genres, eras, and performance styles. From retro-inspired funk to modern pop anthems, his music has influenced a generation of artists while maintaining broad mainstream appeal. The Silk Sonic collaboration with Anderson Paak further solidified that influence. Their debut project wasn't just commercially successful, it reshaped conversations around modern R&B. By embracing live instrumentation, classic songwriting structures, and a strong visual identity, Silk Sonic proved that nostalgia and innovation could coexist in a way that feels fresh rather than derivative. Behind the scenes, sources close to the tour reveal that moments like the one seen on Night 4 are not entirely accidental, but they are also not guaranteed. There's a framework, said one production insider who requested anonymity. But Bruno leaves space for magic. He reads the crowd. If the energy is right, he'll go off script. That's where the best moments happen. That philosophy was clearly on display in Glendale. Throughout the night, Bruno Mars engaged directly with the audience in ways that felt personal rather than performative. At one point, he paused to listen as the crowd sang an entire chorus back to him, louder than the stadium speakers themselves. Instead of rushing the moment, he let it breathe. It's a small decision, but one that speaks volumes about his instincts as a performer. Anderson Paak's presence added another layer of unpredictability. Known for his dynamic stage presence and musical versatility, he complemented Bruno Mars in a way that felt effortless. Their chemistry, honed through years of collaboration, was evident in every interaction. Whether exchanging glances mid-song or trading improvised lines, the two artists moved with a synchronicity that can't be manufactured. For fans, the Night 4 moment wasn't just about nostalgia for Silk Sonic. It was a reminder of what live music can be at its best: immersive, emotional, and unpredictable. Social media clips from the performance quickly went viral, amassing millions of views within hours. Comments ranged from disbelief to admiration, with many users calling it the best concert moment of the year. But beyond the viral clips and trending hashtags, the significance of the moment lies in its broader cultural impact. In an industry increasingly driven by algorithms and streaming metrics, Bruno Mars continues to prioritize live performance as a central pillar of his artistry. It's a strategy that not only differentiates him from his peers but also reinforces his position as one of the most compelling entertainers of his generation. Music producer and longtime collaborator James Fauntleroy offered insight into Bruno Mars' approach during a recent interview. "Bruno doesn't chase trends," he said. "He studies them, understands them, and then creates something that stands outside of them. That's why his work lasts." That longevity is evident in the diversity of Bruno Mars' fanbase. At the Glendale show, attendees ranged from longtime fans who have followed his career since the beginning to younger audiences discovering his music for the first time. It's a rare level of cross-generational appeal, one that few artists achieve. There's also a deeper narrative at play. Behind the polished performances and chart-topping hits is an artist known for his meticulous attention to detail. From vocal arrangements to stage design, Bruno Mars is heavily involved in every aspect of his productions. According to tour insiders, rehearsals for the Romantic tour were intense, precise, and constantly evolving. "Nothing is ever truly finished," said one crew member. "Bruno will tweak things right up until showtime. He's always asking, how can we make this better?" That relentless pursuit of excellence is part of what made the Night 4 moment so impactful. It wasn't just a spontaneous decision, it was the result of years of experience, preparation, and an intuitive understanding of what audiences want. As the final notes of the night echoed through the stadium, Bruno Mars took a moment to address the crowd. His message was simple, but it carried weight. He spoke about gratitude, about the journey, and about the connection between artist and audience. It was a reminder that, at its core, music is about shared experiences. Looking ahead, the success of the Romantic tour and moments like the one in Glendale suggest that Bruno Mars is far from slowing down. If anything, he appears to be entering a new phase of creative freedom, one where he can experiment, collaborate, and redefine what a live performance can be. For Anderson Paak, the collaboration also hints at future possibilities. While there has been no official announcement of a new Silk Sonic project, the chemistry displayed on Night 4 has fueled speculation among fans and industry insiders alike. In a music landscape that often prioritizes predictability, the surprise Silk Sonic moment at State Farm Stadium stands out as a reminder of the power of the unexpected. It's a testament to the artistry of Bruno Mars and his ability to turn a single night into a cultural milestone. As the tour continues and new chapters unfold, one thing is clear: Bruno Mars isn't just performing. He's shaping the future of live music, one unforgettable moment at a time. In the days following the Glendale performance, industry buzz only intensified. Executives, producers, and fellow artists began pointing to the Night 4 moment as a benchmark for what modern touring could become: less rigid, more alive. For Bruno Mars, it's another reminder that his greatest strength isn't just hit-making, but moment-making. As anticipation builds for what comes next, one question continues to echo across the industry: if this was only the beginning of the Romantic tour, how far is Bruno Mars willing to push the boundaries of live performance?